Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades, and we are here. Made in Abyss, Season 2, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Episode 6. This is the halfway mark. Last time, we got confirmation that Reg and Konbosu, the big mech guy, are in... not infiltration, in interference units. Okay, what does that mean? Who made them? Questions. We don't know, but Konbosu wants Reg to find out. And they're not exactly the same thing, but they are both interference units. Were the other things that were with Konbosu in the flashback when the prequel group arrived at the 6th layer, were they also, was that group, is there 4 or 5 then? Together, and now we're down to 1. We know that they don't typically traverse the layers, so Reg is quite the anomaly, having gone all the way up and now going all the way back down. Nanachi is asleep after some dust or something Balaf did. And in order to get her back and VT with her, Balaf wants either 2 of Riko's eyes, 2 of Riko's legs, or half her internal organs. I'm in the legs camp. I'd say no. If I had to pick one of those 3, I'd leave and come back and try and barter and haggle. But if you had to choose, I'm legs. Take my legs. I'm tall enough as is. I don't need them. But no, because between the party we can work together. We can figure something out. There's clearly tech here. Majikaja with the spider legs and stuff. We can work something out. Prosthetics, probably not, but we can work something out. This doesn't have to be the end of the journey if you were to lose your legs. Eyes would be a major detriment. Half your internal organs would be a major detriment. I feel like giving up my legs is the lesser of the 3. I have been forewarned by Pablo. I've stocked up, so that should last me the rest of the season. Let's see how we go. Okay, well, without any further ado, let's full screen this. Made in Abyss is available to watch on HiDive. Go support the official release. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Reg could carry you, I was thinking that. Appendix, but that's just one. Oh, okay. Ooh. Huh? I wasn't expecting Kaja to stop her. I wasn't expecting her to make a decision, though, either. No, she's awake. Ooh. You end up like this, too? I mean, now that she sold her whole self, but under that drape, is she okay? Aww. Yeah, we'll take Miti too. Ooh! Majikaja was 2D there! We got 2D animated Majikaja! Oh, he's so much cuter. I really want a figure of Majikaja. Or a puppet or something. That'd be really cool. I know Made in Abyss is a series that's known for a shit ton of merch. But that'd be a really cool one. And yeah, no, he stopped her. He's like, no, don't do this. I was very curious which she would have chosen. I believe legs. Legs is the way to go. Huh. So no, Ma, Riko, and Majikaja are now leaving, so now she's left with Balaf and Miti. Is Voiko still waiting outside? I hope so. And yeah, that happened last episode. We got Voiko out of the pit, I guess. Bondrewd getting a flash in the intro makes sense. We can have seen him this season. Ozen getting a shot in the OP is interesting, though. The luring, yes, that's why all the hollows are sort of more active. We were told last episode. Oh. Children sure are cute, are they? Again, what is it with children? What is it with human children being so valued? Magikarp doesn't quite know what to make of Waco. They haven't said anything yet. Oh, what? There's liquid inside that face? Big one's here now, the luring. What was that? Ooh. Okay. Do they lure something here? Is this like a hunting thing? Okay, makes sense. Yep. We don't know where Reg is. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. And the other characters can't quite run in the same way she can. Is it seeking out the reverberating stone? Oh, the guy. Oh, okay. This character who was doing the stone is the guy that was in the like title card. It didn't look like he was currently working on Prushka, so Prushka's elsewhere. Ooh, in like a protected drawer rather than just hanging on the wall. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Dang. Okay. Okay. Bring out the value they already have. Makes sense. Rather than actually increasing the value somehow. Gross. Ugh. Gross. Ooh. He's ready to defend. Okay. It's almost like a ship inside the sludge. Like there's like an engine, like exhaust to it. Ooh. Okay. But if it's destroying, if it's killing, if it's taking value, then the balancing should affect it, right? This creature. Ooh. You look like the other. There's a big monstrous thing in the intro. Huh? Joeymon of the Three Sages, and Waco seems confused by that too. Have they replaced you? Juro Emo. And Kaja's very excited by this. Hey! Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know your name. Moogie! Hi, Moogie. Look at Rico gathering together this group of friends. Aww. Oh, yeah. Bunch of hollows we've met before. Including one of the ones that, like, attacked Rico in the alley, I noticed. Cool, the one that attacked Rico's dying. Jellyfish. Okay. Little firework. They made a little. Oh my god! I agree with Ma. Oh, I love Ma so much. Oh. Ooh, even the voice is different. Okay. Okay, yeah, by offering Magikarp the hair. We've been offering the hair for a while now to various characters for a different suit, a different body, a different version. Still the same gas inside, of course, or smells. Oh yeah, Rico riding. Okay, yeah, riding Magikaja then, yeah, in the intro. Okay, just trying to lead it away from here. Oh my, he is very fast. Okay. Okay, I like the CG Magikaja design a lot. I notice the sensory organ, the thing inside all the slime, is CG, but the slime over top of it is done in 2D, which is a good merge of the two. This intricately designed thing, which would be difficult to redraw over and over and over again, very time consuming. But the amorphous sludge over top, doing that in 2D instead. It's mist. What is it? Oh. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. I'm curious about the mist. But wow, okay. And good thing Rico's learned enough of the language to convey this plan, and wow, okay. Did we do it? Is it dead? Woo! Okay. Oh, everyone gathering around Rico like in the OP. Moogie. Is Moogie's weapon a pizza cutter? It looks like a pizza cutter. Ah. So it would be forced to rise into the net, drag it down, we've caught it, stab it and kill it. Okay. Oh, is it not dead? Ooh. Oh no, Innkeeper! Ma! No! Oh. Ma's had enough trauma. Can we not? Can we not today? Can we not do this? Oh. Prishka? I was thinking, was she going to do something with the Reg's arm? What's this going to do? Life reverberating stone. Reg! Ooh! Upgraded Reg? Tell me what to do next. Like a skull? Feelings. Ooh. Oh. The true purpose of relics. And Reg counts as a relic? I like that it's a high-pitched whistle note, but also a boom sound below it. My value-destroying incinerator, yeah. Ooh, Wazakian. I was gonna say that... Ooh. Okay. He didn't participate. The queen is already dead, not half bad. Yeah, had Reg incinerated it, though, I don't know how well that would have gone down. Because the whole reason for letting it come here, slash bringing it here, slash luring it here, was to increase the value by having its value be a part of the city. Okay. Oh. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Why didn't you? Oh. Yeah. The less people would have been hurt. A part of Faputa. He's manipulating the fuck out of them. And it's really worrying. Aww. And everyone, again, all the new friends in this room. Yeah. You should know. Embodiment of value. All most desire and also most fear. Ooh, okay. So where? Yes, these Mugi and Majikaja aren't from the prequel party, which means they both arrived after her. And Ma too, given how intently they're listening. It's gonna be next episode, isn't it? True resident of the Golden City. Irumui is the city. Ooh. Oh. Irumui is the stone amber looking thing from the OP. So I thought thus far Irumui and Iruburu were used interchangeably. But seemingly this Irumui is like a core piece of Iruburu, I guess. Again, I'm definitely mispronouncing most of these words. They're all made up. But all words are made up, so, you know. Huh. Okay. Most pressingly, I'm going to jump back and check out the Majikaja design change thing. Did Majikaja literally reformat themselves, like Transformer style? Or was it through, like, the use of the currency? How, like, items literally change into the coins sometimes? The Majikaja literally changed themselves like that in exchange for the hair? Or did Majikaja, like, swap out the exoskeleton or something? I need to check what was said there. Just to be a bit clearer on it. Before I forget. Let's wait till the end of this. I'm deliberately not been listening to the soundtrack for this season yet. Because I'll wait and hear the full version of this song later. I might do that before the finale so I can talk about the soundtrack in the finale. But there'll be tracks in the finale that I won't have heard yet until then. So I might hold off on that. The Cradle of Desire. And that looks to be the same holo that they had in the Diving Bell, the prequel team, the Suicide Squad, holding that white whistle, which allowed them to traverse that. So, okay. Yeah, let me jump back. It's about halfway through. I can go to let Rico know. Rico, and we see... I didn't realize the hair was short initially. Majikaja, are you ready? Of course. Kaja also received a tuft of hair. So long as there is value, Kaja can use a fast body and be reckless. Okay, so I take that to be the balloon that Majikaja's inside. We just swap out the body that it is in. So long as there is value, Kaja can change between the states, or so long as there is value, Kaja can operate to this body. Perhaps they can... Yeah, so maybe like driving a car. Magikaja can use the body we've seen thus far like a bicycle. They can just use it as long as they're there. They can make it move. Although this one can be fast and reckless and everything. There has to be value for it. There has to be petrol. There has to be value expended. And Rico's hair was used in that transaction. Perhaps, I think. Maybe. I'm probably completely off base, but that's what I'm gonna assume until corrected by the show or the comments. They are taunting us with a Ma death. Ma has gone through some shit this season, and I hope if any one of the Hollows in survive this, Magikaja, but Ma. If you can make it hurt as little as possible, then Magikaja cuts her off. And Magikaja's arms are 2D there for grabbing Rico and interacting. It's great. Again, I think I said after like the first episode that the second episode was when he was introduced, that I'd come around him, Magikaja's design and everything. It stood out. It was a bit weird at the beginning, but I've fully accepted it at this point. And then the moments of integration, having him be 2D for some bits and everything, it's great. It's great. It's very well done. It was a shock to see at the start, but it works great. And again, the creature, the queen, the hive, and everything, that being covered in 2D, and really well done. The integration has been great, specifically this episode, but I think just throughout. It was a shock to see it first, but I've come around to it. There being water inside one of the walls is very interesting. And I'm assuming it's water, but it might not be. There's just some sort of liquid that when they pierced that wall and the splinter sort of came out, it just started leaking. But it's not like a pressing concern. Rico is like, whoa! Oh yeah, this is happening! It's not like something to worry about to these characters. But it's like because the way this whole place is shaped, it's not like it's been eroded. It is more like it's grown. So is that if Iruburu is organic, and it seemingly is to a certain degree, is that some like bodily fluid of some kind? I like the idea of the luring. They lure something in to increase the value and everything. That's a great mechanic and makes sense. They need to be importing for the economy to continue. You know, I like when we arrive at the guy who does the stones house. I guess the characters are all panting. Magikaja too, like bobbing the head and everything. You don't need to be doing that, right? You're just the puppetry, the dedication, the immersion, I suppose, of the smells of Magikaja themselves. Is that on point? So I will puppeteer the head being out of breath. And then, yeah, we got the gross bit. Oh, carving it felt very sensual. Then I climaxed. But yeah, after that bit of grossness, they get fucking face melted by this thing, which is rather satisfying. Well, also they helped us, but that's gross. Oh yeah, they die. It like crunches their face. Okay, yeah, I forgot that. They come stamping out. It's a rather Rick and Morty design. All these sort of sacks and flaps and folds. Juro Emo. OH, no, ON. Juro Emo. Of the three sages. So it's Balaf, Wazukian, and Juro Emo. Okay. He's taking the role now, yeah. Like, spits out this big sword. Not from his mouth, but from another orifice. I think a note said about Jorimo. Oh, yeah, no, the sword, yeah. It should be able to emit an ancient power. But in this enclosed area with so many other people around, they can't use it. Aren't the other two going to come? They won't appear unless the membrane is broken. So the barrier of the like the entrance to the city, or I assume no, the membrane will be the purple jelly acidic stuff, corrosive material is what they're referring to, right? The Juroimos participating because they're strong. What they value is strenuous activity. Yeah. And sure enough, once the membrane is broken, that's when Wazukian shows up. But it's a clever plan, a good basic bit of physics and understanding that in here, without the force field, it's still able to float. And it's got to be lighter than air. Then we can force it to move the way we want it to move to trap it, and confusing it by showing its reflection. I wish we'd seen this reflective mist thing before this moment. Just to sort of set it up a bit more of a Chekhov's gun rather than, what is this? We've never seen this before. This sort of archway just between two pillars of this stuff. But that might be an adaptation thing. That might have been. They might have seen that on the tour when they first arrived with Majikaja in the manga or something. I don't know. They break it. They think they've won, but then it lashes out one last attack. It grabs Ma again. They're waving this over in front of us. But Ma like throwing Menya back to Rico. We blow on the whistle, which again with Made in Abyss. Where's all the Made in Abyss merch, man? What? White whistles. Give us white whistle replicas. And Reg just slices everyone free with this new design. Well, new color scheme. It's like a shiny form of Reg. But from the flash to Bondroot here, the timber has the power to draw out the true purpose of relics. Reg is a relic, 100%. That is as direct as we're getting. But then so is Kombosu, I guess. So are the other interference units. So they are very old. They're not like recent additions to the Abyss. Unless, I mean, we have connotations with the word relic that perhaps shouldn't apply in this context, because I'm sure they said, oh, these are relics when they were up at the first layer finding this stuff, and then as they went down, they just kept using that word to describe things. But that says to me that definitely they were not made by Bondroot, the interference units. Despite some color scheme and design similarities, no, definitely not. So who did? Who did? And I wasn't expecting it to be him. That was just something to float, because it'd be less interesting that way, but it's more interesting if it's something else that's created them. Huh. No. Again, Wazukan doing his same embodiment of value. I don't think that's possible, though. See ya! I don't think I like Wazukian very much. With what we get from Waco at the end, of how scared he looked. Which could either be Waco being familiar with Wazukian's face enough to read it in this form, or, as we know, Waco reading the signals of people's souls, knowing that in that moment he's scared. Yep, I hope next episode I hope we don't cut past it. I hope next episode we get the backstory for the start of the second half. And how that will change our perspective on a lot of things and characters for the second half of this season, this arc. A true resident of the Golden City that you talked about. Irumyuui, did you see it? Rang and Wazukian, the way his face looked. You can still get that scared, huh? My cute Irumyuui. Oh! Oh, no, I see. That's a star compass. That is the star compass. Huh. What is it doing here? That raises some questions. Because Rico had it at the start of season 1. So for it to be here, how has that happened? That might be my biggest question. I assume this village to have been here a very long time, but if this is like a core part of it, it can't have been. Unless because these characters were familiar with the star compass, they had it before Rico, then they could have replicated it, I guess. Or there could be multiple. They could be multiple. That is also an option. Because the OP still starts with that prominent shot of the star compass, and then the OP ends with someone holding this, actually. Just to bookend it, to sort of close off that loop of the OP, perhaps. Okay. I'm glad I caught that on a skim through. Right. What, who, why is Irumyugi then? Your existence, your desire, your memories. The time has now come to dredge all that up. In the next episode, flashback time, backstory. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to call it there for this week. And it's probably going to be really dark and grim and depressing as fuck and probably a bit disgusting next week. And I can't wait. See you guys then.